combine some outfits. I buy their sons a pack of Pampers, some new Jordans. Give them the game, school them on what's really important. That's how I was raised. Had me 13, fresh off the porch. But I'm wiser now, showing my young. There's other ways to get them dollars and funds. Coming down in an old school, so cool. Whip like a fireball, call it go cool. You don't know the tribulations that we go through. Put your ears to the speakers, I'ma show you. I paint a picture so perfect. Hit my CD, you see Mona Lisa in person. Courtesy of a hunter beat. Got my the essays in arm reach. One way. Ain't nothing. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down. I got the whole block up. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down public.
It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Dream going up against the Phoenix Mercury. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride.
And it's been an interesting start to the year here, Tim. A few games not going as predicted.
Yeah, you look around the league, we've already seen kind of a few upsets. I mean, the game, basketball, it's not played on paper, it's played on hardwood. But you can't just look at a lineup and know exactly what to expect.
That's the thrill of it, right? Every season, a couple teams break out, a couple teams fall off, and new stars are born.
Now here's Copper. Thomas. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Next. That'll be on Brianna Jones.
I like when Thomas challenges the defense, showing confidence in looking to score and drawing the foul.
And she sinks the second.
You know, I just can't get over the fact that Alyssa Thomas has been playing with 2 torn labrums for years now. I mean, talk about toughness.
Yeah, hence her one-handed shooting style. But she's an absolute warrior. She's not only playing through pain, she's doing it at an elite level.
The shot by Howard, no good.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Outside Robinson. Knocked loose. Jordan Canada with the steal. Pass to Griner. Back to Canada. Stolen by Danielle Robinson. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Rossi outside. Brown. Back to Tarasi. Here's Thomas. 4 on the shot clock. And the basket by Copper.
If you let Copper get comfy, get time, and get set, she'll just continue to bury these shots.
To the middle.
After winning Rookie of the Year, there were high expectations for Alicia Gray in the years to follow.
Yeah, and that can be a bit of a burden, but give Gray credit. She's grown her game and become an all-star.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
When you think about Phoenix Mercury basketball, Diana Taurasi's the first player that comes to mind.
DT's been in the Valley of the Sun since 2004, never leaving for another organization. She's been here so long. A few of her current teammates were in preschool when she joined Phoenix.
Now here's Brown. Back to Copper.
Lets the 3 fly. And no good. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Canada with the bucket.
You can't let Canada get a look close to the rim. This is too easy for her. Great touch.
Phoenix trailing here. Now Robinson. Copper outside. It's good for her second make. 2 for 3 so far.
You see how focused Copper is on the drive, just slicing her way to the bucket with confidence.
2 minutes remaining. Pass to Howard. Now Griner. The three from Alicia Gray. Kept alive. And there's 2 points. Work on the glass paying off that time.
Well, that might be the last player in this league you want to get an offensive board. At 6'9", Griner can get the ball back up and in real quick.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Copper. The shot is good, and so is her shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Fantastic touch from Copper there. You can see how locked in she is scoring inside.
Outside Canada. That's good, and it's Ryan Howard with the assist.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Copper outside. And the layup falls.
Strong start for her. Great to see. That's 4 for 5.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
I love the 2 for 1. Every opportunity counts.
Pass to Howard. And here's Canada. It's rebounded by Thomas. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Robinson. Now here's Brown. Copper outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Persistence pays off for Copper inside. Getting past the contact and right to a look.
And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Connects from three-point range. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Dream out in front. They're up by 1. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. A closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Dream, what do you guys think?
Well, Blake, we've seen them get to the line a lot in the first period of play.
And that's how you keep a crowd quiet. Just methodically score at the line and take the wind out of the fans.
Now here's Taurasi. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Sabali. Inside. Taurasi can't get it to go.
There was not a ton of congestion in the lane, and she could have done better for sure.
On the wing, Shatori Walker-Kimbrough. For 3, Ryan Howard. Act grabs the miss.
And talking about the Dream, they do one thing very well, that's get to the line.
Last year, they led the league in free throw makes and attempts. The Dream have athletic slashers and players that can get to the rim.
Now here's Whitcomb. Here's Taurasi. Kubai grabs the board.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Here's Howard. Here's the 3. Drains the three-pointer.
I mean, that's just too easy for Howard. Is the defense going to rush her off the three-point line, or is she going to make these all night long?
Now here's Whitcomb. Pass to Holmes. Sabali. Taurasi, covered by Walker-Kimbrough. Diana Taurasi with another miss. Atlanta in the lead. Tolliver up top. She's covered by Taurasi. Outside Tolliver. Here's Howard. The tray. Ryan Howard with another miss.
Even without that 3 ball dropping for her, The defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
And she gets it to go as they call the foul. She's on her way to the line for one more.
The D got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
And 2023 was a frustrating season for the Mercury, a 9-31 record.
The second worst record in team history as they missed the playoffs for the first time in 10 years. They were dead last in defensive rating. So if you want to talk about a big improvement, it's got to start there.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Jones outside. Pass to Griner. And a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in.
What a physical presence down low. Griner's not afraid of anyone when she's around the basket.
Copper no good.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Outside Canada. Howard knocks down the three ball.
That's number 2 for her from long range in this quarter, her 3rd overall.
Robinson with the ball. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Here's Sabali. The rebound by Brittany Griner. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Tight defense on her. The kick out to Canada. Launches a three. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Great outside shooting is really fueling this run.
And the D's just getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down.
Pass to Copper. To end the run. Canada grabs the board.
You can't let your ego run on offense, and you could see she really wanted to answer that made three with a three of her own.
Unloads from 13 feet. That shot, no good. The Mercury trail. Sabali, guarded by Howard. Sabali the screen. Copper drives in. It's good.
You just love to see Copper turn on the Jets. When she's this hot, she wants the ball every time, and she deserves it every time.
Now here is Canada. She has 7. It's stolen by Copper. To the paint, Thomas. Great pass to set up the land.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Here's Jones. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Howard knocks it loose. Now here's Robinson. Pass to Thomas. Over Griner. Thomas no good. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Dream. They're up by 5. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And now the start of the second half, neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
And you know, Kalia Copper really taking control of this game.
She played a very smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps in the defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient on offense.
And Atlanta has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Canada. Pass to Griner. On the wing, Alicia Gray. Clock at 6. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Quality look from Gray. I mean, she's going to shoot it from there when she gets the chance every time.
Here's Copper. That's in for her 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting night so far.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize this team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
They carried out the plan perfectly that time around.
Here's Robinson. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Brown. The kick out to Copper. The 3. Add another basket to her impressive total. It's her 9th against 12 attempts. And Atlanta has possession. 2-point game. And the Dream call time here. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Jones. Gray, she's covered by Taurasi. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Offensive rebound. Griner's shot is off. And here is Robinson. Now here's Copper. Guarded by Howard. Brown sets a screen. Copper drives in. Jordan Canada with the steal. Howard with the ball. Thomas on her. Pass to Gray. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Constantly in a position to score. Gray loves to shoot it off of a crisp pass.
On the wing, Kalia Copper.
Robinson. Back to Copper. Up and in. That's her 10th make in the contest, and she's only taken 13 shots to get there. Now here's Gray. She's covered by Taurasi. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Mercury with the rebound.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not. Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
You know, Kalia Copper is the kind of versatile player a team can really count on. She's always there and ready to deliver, especially when it comes to points.
Now here's Gray. She's got 9. To the inside. Reiner. And terrific work on the offensive glass as she picks up 2.
And that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready to react as soon as the shot goes up.
Copper outside. Back to Whitcomb. Pass to Brown. Taurasi right side. Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Copper. And Jones pulls it down. Atlanta leading. Here's Walker Kimbrough. Whitcomb defending. And here's Howard. Now here's Jones. Now Gray. Outside Howard. And it's off from 3-point range.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
Copper. And she drops it in from the low post. And so here's Atlanta. Brittany Griner, high post. Walker Kimbrough. Gray outside. Outside Howard. That 3 off the mark.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Pass to Taurasi. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Canada with it. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Oliver. Outside Canada. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jones. That is her third foul so far. Now here's Robinson. Pass to Copper. Outside Sabali to take the lead. Green with the rebound.
They got lucky. And the defense has taken a big chance leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Now here's Tolliver. Down low. And the basket by Walker Kimbrough.
Well, neither team having much trouble putting the ball in the basket.
Not at all. Both teams content to just try to outscore each other.
Makes for a fun game.
Here's Whitcomb. Back to Robinson. Pass to Copper. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Walker Kimbrough. And Jones pulls it down. And so here's Atlanta. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now here's Jones. For 3, Jordan Canada. That's another one for her. Her 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, the arc isn't Canada's preferred shooting location, but she does have the touch to make it work.
Kicks it out to Sabali. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And now both of these teams really in a groove here late.
Yeah, and this game was already high scoring, but they've really taken it to another level here down the stretch.
Such a treat to watch, Brian.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Canada, Robinson covering. Here's Griner. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
An elite athlete for a player of her build. Griner's willing to battle on the interior.
And that one falls, so she hits both of them. The Mercury trail. Here's Taurasi. Pass to Copper. Green with the rebound. For those joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Howard with the ball. To the middle. Reiner. That's in, coming off an assist from Ryan Howard.
Not afraid to play rough and rugged. Griner shows the ability to power through contact.
And here's Thomas. The rebound by Brittany Griner.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Howard. She's guarded closely. Back to Jones. Nice move. Good D from Kalani Brown. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Howard. Outside Canada. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This game is all about Jordan Canada. She has been a force tonight and making the most of just about every opportunity.
Pass to Taurasi. They get it back. Outside Robinson. Thomas. Outside Canada. Jones outside. Good drive by Alicia Gray. And she can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's going to take something special for them to make a comeback.
And the big question is, do they have the time to do it? You'd have to say, at this point, it's a long shot.
Back to Copper. 5 to shoot. Over Howard. The bank shot, no good. Now Canada. Pass to Jones. Banked in off the glass.
These inside looks are what Jones is all about, and she knows how to outwork the defense. I think that deficit's too much to overcome.
You nailed it, Tim. There just isn't enough ticks on the clock.
They get the bus going, get the plane going, whatever.
So it's Atlanta picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for them. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
Well, guys, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you should feel good about it. A really outstanding team effort.
And that'll wrap it up